Hey, we made a world record. We bet the goldfish by 1 second. Yes, the average attention span of goldfish was 9 seconds. And now we have made it to 8 seconds. You know what? We made a 33% improvement in our performance. Way back in year 2000s, we were on average attention span was close to 12 seconds. So we now reduced it to 8 seconds. Wonderful. Hey, wait a minute. What are you trying to say here? Is it good to reduce the attention span? Oh no, I was kidding. You know what? This is a disaster. A drop of 33% in just a matter of 2 decades is an alarming situation. On an average, we are unable to focus on any topic for longer than 8 seconds. That's the message. And so, we are getting more and more into this instant gratification. We are unable to concentrate on anything that is purposeful and intentional for a very long. This is very sad. But what do we do then? What are the ways to fix it? Are there some hacks to do that? Yes, there are. But let's get into understanding what are the two types of contents that we can generate as consultants in order to make sure that we have the right attention span from our clients. There are actually two types of contents. One is a lean forward content, another is a lean backward content. The lean forward contents are like Insta Reels, YouTube Shorts, and things which keep our attention span to under 8 seconds. But then there are contents like long format, which are YouTube video, which goes to 8 to 10 minutes. And there are podcasts. There can be blogging. All these are the ones which take longer attention span. And they are the ones which actually build rapport with you. They are the ones which go deeper inside you. And today, let's explore one of those methods. Hello and welcome to eConsulting Business Podcast. And we are here to explore the world of online consulting and help domain experts monetize their knowledge. I am your host, Vishwamon, and today we are diving into this topic of creating a podcast for your consulting business. Ready? Podcasting has emerged as a powerful tool for consultants to improve their brand image, credibility, connect deeper with potential clients, and establish authority in their niche. Let's explore why podcasting is an indispensable tool for consultants and how you can leverage it to propel your consulting business to new heights. First and foremost, podcasting allows you to showcase your expertise and share your valuable insights with your audience. By hosting a podcast, you can position yourself as a thought leader in your industry, demonstrating your knowledge, experience, and unique perspective on the key topics relevant to your audience. Hey, consider, for example, how I'm leveraging eConsulting Business Podcast to improve my brand image, credibility, and connect deeper with my potential clients. And through podcasting, I'm able to share in-depth analysis, case studies, and practical tips and topics ranging from business strategy to digital marketing. As a result, I have gained loyal fans and listeners who viewed me as a trusted advisor and authority figure in my niche. So, let's get into the second topic. Podcasting offers a unique opportunity to connect with your audience on a deeper level. Unlike the other form of lean forward contents, which are social media updates, Insta Reels, YouTube Shorts, podcast allows you to engage with your audience in a more intimate and personal way. Through the power of audio, you can convey your emotion, tone, and personality, forging a stronger connection with your listeners, earning the trust and loyalty over time. Remember, when you're visual, you can do only one thing. That means when you're watching something, that restrains you to do multiple things. But the podcast allows you to listen to things while you're doing your chores. Maybe you're riding, you're cooking, perhaps, or probably walking in the park. But you can as well listen and completely absorb what you want your audience to know. In my experience, I've found that podcasting has enabled me to connect with my audience on a deeper level, fostering a sense of community and camaraderie among like minded professionals. By sharing stories, insights, and experience through my podcast, I've been able to establish a genuine connection with my listeners. And lastly, podcasting is an effective way to establish your authority in your niche and differentiate yourself from the competitors. In today's crowded marketplace, it's essential to stand out and position yourself as the go to expert in your field by consistently delivering high quality content that educates, informs, and inspires your audience. You can establish yourself as a trusted authority and a thought leader in your industry. Hey, now that you understood the benefits of podcasting for consultants, let's explore how you can plan and launch a podcasting channel to establish your power in the consulting world. Here are the 6 steps to get you started. Ready? Step 1. You got to know what's your niche and who are your target audience. Before launching your podcast, it's essential that you identify your target audience and niche market. Who are you trying to reach? What are the topics that are relevant to their needs and interests? By defining your niche and audience, you can now tailor your content to resonate with your target demographic and attract the right listeners to your podcast. Step number 2, develop a content strategy. Once you've defined your niche and audience, it's time to develop a content strategy for your podcast. What topics will you cover? How will you structure your episodes? Will you interview guest experts, share case studies, or offer practical tips and advice? By creating a content strategy, you can ensure that your podcast delivers value to your audience and aligns with your overall business objectives. Right now, I'm using the advice strategy. And over time, I may switch over to case studies, perhaps, or maybe guest interviews. And so, if you're yet to know how to design your content strategy, you got to join my Entrepreneur Consulting Masterclass, where I'm going to show you how to design your content using AI. Step 3, choose the right format and equipment. When it comes to podcasting, there are various formats to be chosen from, including the solo episodes, the one which you are now listening to, interviews, panel discussions, and storytelling techniques. Consider which format best suits for your content and audience preferences. Additionally, invest in high-quality recording equipment, including a microphone, headphones, recording software to ensure professional sound quality for your podcast. Step number 4, record and produce your episodes. Once you have your content strategy, equipment in place, it's time to record and start producing your podcast episodes. Set aside time each week to record your episodes. Edit them for clarity and flow, and add some music, sound effects, or graphics to enhance the listener's experience. Remember to maintain a consistent publishing schedule to keep your audience engaged to come back for more. As we speak now, I'm doing my 90-day podcast marathon. By making sure that I'm publishing every day in the morning, I've created a routine around my publishing schedule, creating an aspiration for my audience to come back and listen to. Step 5 is launch and promote your podcast. With your episode recorded and produced, it's time to launch your podcast and start promoting it to your target audience. Leverage your existing networks, social media channels, and email lists to spread the word about your podcast and encourage listeners to subscribe, download, and share your episodes. Consider reaching out to the influencers, industry publications, and podcast directories to expand your reach and attract the new listeners. And step 6, engage with your audience and iterate. Once your podcast channel is live, don't forget to engage with your audience and solicit their feedback on your future episodes. Encourage listeners to leave reviews, comments, and questions and respond promptly to their inquiries and feedback. Use this input to refine and improve your podcast over time, ensuring that it continues to resonate with your audience and deliver high content value to your listeners. In conclusion, remember, podcasting is a powerful tool for consultants to improve their brand image, credibility, and connect people with potential clients and establish authority in your niche. By following these 6 steps that I shared with you, you can own your own podcasting channel. You can establish your power in the consulting world and drive business success as an independent consultant. That's all for today's episode for the eConsulting Business Podcast. I hope you found this discussion on podcasting insightful and actionable. Remember to join for my Entrepreneur Consulting Masterclass to learn essentials of digital skills and become a leader in your field. Until next time, this is Vishwamohan signing off. Stay inspired and keep podcasting.